Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Episode 33, Protracted War. Alright, so are they still chasing me? I don't see them. Last seen near Golorin, I'm standing at Golorin, so very much doubt. So I kept Remtoil. I'd like to try to grab Varan Castle, if possible. But my guess is they're going to be back before I capture it. Would Thractatory be a better target? Maybe, but it has about 100 more defenders than Varan Castle. So, better target, but also harder target. It has like 330 and here has 220. Let's see. He is last seen near Thractatory Castle, so he's coming up from the south. Over here. So he'll probably try to stop me. Now, my question is, will I be able to build in time or not? Ooh, look at this. Yes, yes, yes. And someone leveled up. Dinky did. Oh, Dinky did twice. So Dinky is my engineer. Already maxed engineering points. So Dinky, what else do I want you to level up in? Riding and... riding. Be a better rider. And then for your engineering skill, let's take a look. So we have got... Prison Architect. Ranged siege weapons are less likely to be hit by bombarding settlements. So, evading ranged weapons. Evading siege equipment. And prisoner escape chance from dungeons. So that doesn't really matter. The prisoner escape chance from dungeons decreased by 25% doesn't matter because she's not governor of Sargot. And I want to keep her as my engineer. And then Siege Works. Ranged siege weapons have 10% more hit points. Ranged siege, 10% more HP. And settlements... okay, again, governor skills don't matter because she's sticking with me as my engineer. So... yeah, she was not trained to be governor, so I'm not going to change her employment to governor now. A courier with a peace offering. They offer me daily tribute for peace. I'm going to decline that because I want to capture this castle before I do peace. So I don't see Apis anywhere. I mean, if they're not going to attack me, I'm going to try to make trebuchets to neutralize their ballistae. And then I'll start to besiege as soon as it looks like I don't have any time left. Because this also levels up Dinky's engineering, as you can see. It's been going up. And it looks like ranged siege weapons is the choice here. Ranged siege weapons have 10% more hit points. Siege Works. Cool. Now, let's check on an Apis. Last seen near... oh, well, that's old news. I don't know where he is now. That's news reports from 4 days ago. The Northern Empire has been released after battle. Oh, no, they're still at war with the Western Empire. Okay, good. I was worried about that for a second. So that would change the balance of power here, I think. And their lords are starting to stack up on my 6. But they're going to need 1 or 2 more to be brave and attack me. And then I also have a new conspiracy thing. Base of operations near Baltikond, which is way in Kuzadi territory. So I could do that once peace is done, if you all vote for that. Come on, fire back. Okay, so now they have enough men. I'm going to lead an assault because they're about to attack me, and I don't want to lose any numbers. And Nick, thank you for the resubs. If I haven't thanked you already, cheers. Yeah. So my strategy here is basically rush the wall and shoot them in the head. I got 2 quivers of arrows. Make them count. I don't find... The last time I played Mountain Blade last year, I found that telling attacking troops in a siege to do anything was a terrible idea because it broke their AI. I don't know if that's still true, but I'm not going to bother with it because it's not something I have experience in doing anyway. Can't get a line of sight on that. Try to take them off the ballista too. Although it looks like our trebuchets are doing a pretty good job hitting these towers. The top of the towers have been neutralized, so it's way easier to shoot these guys. I don't even see any, really, almost any archers left here guarding this wall. I'm sure they have infantrymen, but if you look at the balance of power, it looks very much in our favor, because I also spent a lot of time starving them out. So here we go. Time to storm. Looks like a bunch of lobies guarding. I don't want to become their sole focus, but I also want to weaken their defense on the walls. Without a shield, it's... Get out of my way. It's really hard to stand my ground against a bunch of infantrymen with their shields up. But I think I was pretty instrumental in making sure that wall fell. And I think all that's left is the ones that are fleeing into the castle. So, Kieran, normally I would wait until I had 3 trebuchets built in order to besiege, but because there was a lot of lords about to counterattack me, I didn't wait. I just threw them into service. And it was the right call, because my trebuchets weren't destroyed, and they were very effective during that siege. So managing the castle, what are you working on? Militia grounds? Don't bother. Kingdom. Diplomacy? Oh, they want me to pay tribute? Should I settle peace or wait for the price to drop? What do you guys think? So I can wait here for some time. It looks like they're, it actually looks like a really good opportunity to counterattack right now, because they are not grouped together in an army. So I might be able to gank them. Oh no, they're starting to rally into an army. Annoying. No ransom offers. Get lost. All right, let me go back to Sargon and get rid of all of my prisoners, because they're slowing me down a lot. Yeah, the prisoners will slow me down by 0.35. Meaning I can't really chase them down very easily. Alright, let's make some money. First things first. Poetic. Is there any gear? Well, that is a very nice shield. I'll give you a very nice shield. If I sort by cost, it should show me the best stuff. So, do village, you can take the large bag of barbed arrows. And the Imperial Charger. And I think that's probably it. So, I don't think I have any noblemen. So yeah, ransom them all for 3k. And then trade off the rest. Lustiga. Yeah, I do plan on trying to get as many as I can. I just need to speed up. Which means buying horses. Unfortunately, there just aren't many for sale right now. Look at this. This is good. This town is making some decent food. So, yeah, I mean, six nobles in my dungeon. Let's try to bring that number up so that they give up. Alright, so you're moving at 4-3, I'm moving at 3-9. I will not be able to catch you. You swear you just hit this button? I know, doesn't it feel like you just hit it? But nope, nope. Thank you for the resub. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the price to drop. Got it. Now, while I was besieging Varan Castle, they were offering me money, but then they retracted that once I captured Varan Castle. Presumably because I think a bunch of their noblemen got freed up. They got bailed out somehow. You know, wasn't by me. Yeah, 600 men? That's not good. I can't mess with that easily. I'm trying to limit the amount of losses that I sustain because I prefer Sturgian troops, and if I lose a whole lot of troops, then I'll have to spend a ton of time up north. Oh, he's besieging me. I have to spend a ton of time up north replacing my troops, which means not protecting the things that I own. So, question. Now that Varan Castle is under siege, should I pay for peace? Because that might change the equation. I don't know. It's up to you. I'll pull you. And then while that is under siege, I'm going to attack Girsigos. Perhaps I can encourage the raiders at Varon Castle to come and defend over here instead. Not all that likely, but we'll see. Pay 1,000 tribute. Ouch. I think for this siege, I'm not even going to wait for siege equipment. I'm just going to push. Oh, have I already lost Varon Castle? Yes. Yes, I did. That was stupidly fast. Like, so stupidly fast. Oh, Do Village, your face looks interesting.
Go!
The more I capture, the higher the tribute goes. Yep, I am aware. And then the more of their nobles I capture, the lower it goes. Them's the math. I would say they probably have enough defenders that storming up right now with ladders is probably not a good idea. So I'll just soften them up. Because they are not smart, nor are they accurate. I might be able to shoot a hole into their wall defenses. Maybe. Or not. He's crawling down? That's pretty funny. I don't push that. Come on now. If only I had fire bombs. Alright, so here comes the bulk of the troops. This should help. God, that guy's butt is big and in my way. I'm trying to shoot around him. He's doing a good job, whoever he is. Holding his own. But it's making getting shots in kind of difficult. Oh, there we go. All right, up I go. Can I have another clan as vassals? I've tried. I've actually polled about whether that was my priority or not, but it didn't win. I gained a level. But ideally, that would be how to defend your own empire, is to get vassals, because vassals are going to be a lot less expensive than mercenaries. You can just hire mercenaries instead, but that's a pricier option, because you have to pay them. So unless you have a lot of holdings, that will get pretty expensive pretty quickly. What, you got brave all of a sudden? Come on, turn around. Get out of my face. I think that's it. Yeah, finding vassals to join me is very, very tricky. It seems to be harder than the last time I played this last year. Because most people are very happy with their liege and won't even consider being charmed. Whereas before, if you could try to charm everyone and just get critical chance lucky. But that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. What are we doing over here? There's someone in this tower that nobody has killed yet. It's probably a pathing, but oh, you know what? I bet he's in the gatehouse. And nobody can manage to get to him. Move aside, peasants. Oh, I could just open it. Hello. You're holding up my plans. So please die. Oh, that's a lot of troops. Show mercy. Manage the garrison. And stick all those non-Sturgians into the garrison. Alright, what are we building? Nope. Nope. Yes. So Garcegos is back in my hands. The tribute that they're going to want is gone. It's only 800 or 400 a day, so it's actually gone down as a result of losing Varian Castle. Should we settle peace? Yes or no? If no, I'll just try to capture more lords and, you know, tip the scales more in my favor. If yes, well, then I do something else for the first time this stream. It has been a big battle. Big, long battle. It looks like no to settle peace so far. So then I just have to find, oh, like Nathan over here. I have to find lords that are capturable to balance the budget. So here we go. Out of a siege and straight into a fight. My formations are all messed up, aren't they? So bowman will be me, I guess.
Horse archers!
And then horse. Everything will be tannering. Alright, that looks good.
Archer soldiers! Everyone! Troop after me! Archers! Loose infantry! Everyone, troops! For archers! Move! Infantry, move!
Did you just shoot my horse? Is it possible to turn companions into vassals? No. Vassals are nobles. Your companions are already of your clan. So, because your companions are of your clan, they can't become vassals in a different clan. They're stuck in your clan. Well, let's get their cavalry away from my infantry. And by away, I mean 6 feet under. You're lucky you hit that tree. Nah, whatever. They'll get him. Yep, they got him. Oh my god. What a mess. Shield! Thank you for the resub. Always welcome here, friend. Alright, that was easy peasy. You guys don't want peace, so I will just start capturing them to try to make peace a little bit easier. So now I only have to pay 100 something for tribute, which is not very much. I need to avoid that giant army, and they're besieging Garcegos, so I don't have a lot of time to try to balance the budget. I'd like to try to recap Veron, though. I'd rather have Veron than Garcegos, because it's closer. So, yoink. I'm gonna lose Garcegos, and then what I'm hoping is grab Veron and then settle for peace. That's I think what I'm gonna do. If the price is right, if the price is reasonable. They're being starved out right now. As you can see, their numbers are dropping fast. They don't have food to feed their people. So, just lead a ladder assault. Should be fun.
Soldiers! Yeah!
Oh, you can't? So according to your game review site, what patch is that, referring to? There's multiple... Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna climb yet. Doesn't look clear. Oh, that stupid... You know what? I'm gonna climb to neutralize that catapult. It takes 220k, 500 influence, and a fief to give them? Okay. Could my guys climb ladders, please? Alright, so there's the catapult that I wanted to get. No more catapulting. Cut it out.
Come on!
Alright, so... What the heck? There we go. No catapults. Oh, that was embarrassing, miss. Never happened. I'm going to stay up here because I think I'm going to be more effective in making sure their catapults don't get manned again than to run around killing people. Or I'll fall and hurt my leg. Who are we waiting on? There we go. Getting all that influence for myself. All right. Diplomacy. Pay 400 tribute. Let's see if I can't fix the price a little bit. But the constant back and forth territory... Oh, you know what? I'm going to pay it, because right now I have Gursego still. So I'll be up a territory. Done. What to do next? Fight against the conspiracy. Recruit vassals. Build a workshop. Monopoly. Promote companions. Recruit another companion. Or viewer suggestions. What do you guys think? All right, let me get to Sargot to ransom off some people. And you can vote on what to do next. So if the peace holds a while, what I ought to be able to do is to build up and improve my territories enough that it starts to put me into the net positive money. At least that's the hope. Oh man, I don't have horses. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is completely ditching all of my Valandians and Britannians for the cost. Because I just can't afford to pay them. So 235 are going to be dismissed. And that should help with the daily money change. Alright, let's go. Tournament fighting. For a pike. Okay, I guess. Oh, nice hit. Little help, horse. Little help, bowman. Thanks for the help, Bo. What a dummy. Oh, maybe he wins. No, he's not gonna win. Yeah, and I got booted from the game. Thanks, Bowman. All right, so it looks like build a workshop. Monopoly is going to be the goal. Now, the question for me, or for you guys, is what trade good should I monopolize? So let's take a look. I'm gonna put a bunch of them up in the poll. I still got the pike. Did I really? Oh yeah, I guess Chaos Engine won it. Maybe, I'm not really sure. Do Village won it? Oh, cool. Well, thank you, Do Village. Right as you go asleep for the night in real life, you won me a pike for free. Time for me to throw my fish around. Yoey! Alright, I'll go to the pottery shop. You feel valued as a human being? Well, you are, friend. Mr. Ron, you are valued as a human being. And not just for your pike-winning efficiency. Okay, I'll type it up this way. Because I did all that running for nothing. So, for trade goods. Right now I have a weavery and a brewery, but here are the options. What trade should we monopolize? So, brewery, smithy, tannery, velvet, silversmith, pottery, wood workshop. Actually, I'm going to leave wood workshop off because there's probably too many. Well, I'll include it, but my worry is that some of these options might not really be monopolizable easily. Wine, olive, wool. Is there anything that was missed there? Oh, and linen. So there's 11 trade goods. All right. So there's the poll. And you can vote for 5 minutes on that. Whether we focus on, what trade goods to try to buy up. So the way this is going to work, and let me try to explain, is let's assume that we vote brewery. What I would end up doing is I would go around the entire continent buying all the breweries, and if the brewery was bound to a village that supplied the resources for the brewery, I would keep it, and if not, I would sell it. And then once I'm the owner of all of the breweries in the continent, if I have free workshop spaces left, then I buy workshops in other towns that are bound to villages that supply the brewery and change those over to brewery type. And then at the end, once I'm done, I would then own all of the breweries in the continent. So, your pick. You vote. Some of the trade goods are probably harder to do if they're more common. So, for instance, a velvet weavery or a silversmith. I should probably explain this better before, I put it to poll. So, a velvet weavery or silversmith are a lot less common as a workshop, meaning it's going to be easier and cheaper to monopolize them, and maybe even more profitable. And then things like wood workshop is probably very common, as are breweries, honestly, meaning that it would be a little bit tougher to monopolize. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the vote is yours. So now that you fully understand the mechanics and exactly what is at hand, I leave it up to you. And Sword and Real Beer Keeper, thank you for the follow. Or follows, I should say. So yeah, you decide. So going with, let's say, brewery. So if we were to try to monopolize the brewery, we would want to own breweries in towns that have bound villages that supply grain. If we were to do silversmith, it would be bound villages with silver ore. Yeah. So on and so forth. For velvet, it would be raw silk. For linen, it would be flax. For wine press, it would be grapes. For olive press, it would be olives. Pottery would be clay. Wool weavery would be wool. Tannery would be from hides. Tannery and wood are probably the hardest to do because they're so common as villages. So then to explain a little bit further, if you take a look, Talavel here supplies olives. Kaliak here supplies flax. Mott supplies olives. Olives, right? So you would just try to own, you know, there's like a lot of olives in this region. So Jacqueline is bound to a bunch of villages that supply olives. So if I wanted like an olive press monopoly, I would buy a workshop in Jacqueline, make sure that the workshop is an olive press, and then try to buy up all the other olive presses in the continent, owning only the ones that are bound to olive producing villages. So there you have it. I think I am going to do something risky. So keep garrison. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off all of my troops except for the horsemen. Right? Yeah. Okay, good. So I can ride around a lot faster. In fact, I'm going to drop off everybody but the champions. Very small party now. So I can ride around quicker and get to the various trade shops more easily. And then I am going to fire all of the non-Sturgian garrisons everywhere else for money. Because I want to be in the expected change positive, and I'm not going to be in the positive change if I'm paying a bunch of wages for troops that aren't protecting anything. I don't care about the villages around my town. They don't matter. The workshops that I'm going to buy have nothing to do with the towns that I own. So the towns that I do own, Kaliak is flax, which would be linen, and Itraford would be grain, which would be a brewery. And that supplies Sargon. But like, I am not beholden to only owning workshops in my own territory. I can own workshops anywhere. And workshops aren't affected by wars. So if I own, for instance, a workshop in Maranath, and I go to war with Britannia, workshop still makes money. It's not a, you know... It's weird, but that's just how it works. Why am I here again? I don't even know. I rode over here for seemingly no reason at all. I meant to go to Remtoil. Fire off all my garrison. "39 troops here to fire. Obviously, that leaves my castles very underdefended. But I'll be making money. So, I don't know. It's hopefully worth the risk. And here's Gasegos. Unquid. I hate him. He just declared war on me. Still doesn't change my strategy here at all. I'm still going to fire all these non-Sturgians. So Unquid in the south just declared war on me. So Sargot's probably the primary target because it's closest to Quaz. As expected, yes. Because I don't have vassals. It's very much expected that I get attacked constantly because my empire strength compared to others is very weak. Until this number is up in the like 5,000 range, everyone's going to be gunning for me all the time, no matter pretty much what I do. So I'm going to have to put Silversmith Monopoly on hold. Defend against Azurai. The advantage of this, there is an advantage. There is an upside. If I can whoop Azurai hard, I might be able to make a lot of money by capturing their lords and funding the workshop monopoly. My father-in-law is happy with his lord. He doesn't want to join me. I've asked. Nobody in Sturgia wants to join me. And Volandia just declared war on me. I don't know if this is winnable. I might just need to... Let me take a look. Oh, man, the tribute payment. I'm just going to pay the tribute to Azerai. Because I can't be in a two-front war. This is why I keep saying I need vassals, guys. But I leave it up to poll. But if you don't vote for vassals, I'm going to own nothing very soon. Because if you don't have backup, you can't fight alone. It's just that's not the way the game works, and you ultimately lose everything all the time if you don't have the numbers to protect what you own. The advantage of vassals is you don't pay for their armies, and they kind of magically pay for their own armies. It's a little weird. Oh god, they're all recruits. And Vern Castle is now under attack by Valandia. Yes, yes indeed it would be. Alright, so let's head down to try to protect what we have, if it's even possible. I could also... Oh. What? It's under attack twice over. I'm going to start recruiting non-Sturgians because I just don't have the choice. Focus point. How to spend... attribution point. Vigor, control, endurance, cunning, social, intellect. Have you voted on that? 5, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, and you can pick for me. Come on, catch him. So he is a mercenary fighting for Valandia.
Infantry!
Oh god, what is this nonsense?
Soldiers!
I don't know how my party... I don't have a single bowman in my army? Okay. Leave that empty.
Soldiers! Attack!
Sieges mess up with the groupings? Yeah. Well, I have a bunch of elite champion cavalry that are probably just gonna insta-smoke the enemy army. So I don't even really need to worry that much, because it's very one-sided. Oh, you cute little bowmen. With your fragile faces. And your lack of armor. Ow. Quit poking me. Yeah, I was not kidding when I said smithing is imbalanced. It's why I don't touch smithing. Smithing in Bannerlord initially is like a super boring grind of kind of harkens back to like Skyrim making iron daggers over and over and over, and then it ends up being a way to print money where it's like, all right, I'm gonna make this like weapon and I'm gonna sell it for 300,000 gold, and then for that gold I'm just gonna buy a town, and it's ridiculous. It's so imbalanced and broken. You know, if you want to have fun in the game, don't touch smithing unless you have a lot of self-control. No, you're my prisoner. All Yelma prisoners. Thanks for all the chargers, too. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 30th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community and partake in the community events, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.